Hello guys, thanks for watching. Adrian here from AppSeed. So in this video I will say a few words about Django API generator, which is an open source generator that knows how to build secure APIs on top of any model that your Django application uses. So the tool is comes with can be used using pip, can be installed as a library. And how the tool works, you need to of course install the tool. The next thing is to update the configuration and inform the tool that what model you want to be managed using the API. And once the code is generated using the CLI, the application exposes the API on top of your model. The API is secured, so the GET requests are public, and all other mutating requests like create, delete, update are protected by GW tokens. I think it's better um, to use a simple Django project to install the library and see how it goes. All the installation steps and all the setup is listed here. In case we've missed something, feel free to access AppSeed support page and chat with us, because the tool is actively supported, and the new versions will come in the next few days or weeks. Okay, let's start a new project. The starter is this core Django project, which is basically a minimum Django project with Docker support. Because here at AppSeed we are doing many coding experiments, we are using this project to start faster a new application and add the code on top of this simple project, and I will do the same in this case. So at the end of the demonstration, anyone can find the code and play around with it after the demonstration is finished. Okay, so API generator. Okay, okay, so we have the basic Django project. I will use here the test folder and check out the sources, which is cool. So let's open up the project and follow up the instructions as provided here. Basically are the usual steps for a Django project. We need to create a virtual environment, install the modules, migrate the database, install the project. Okay, I will migrate the database. There is nothing to migrate, of course. Only the tables provided for the authentication layer are generated. We also need the super user. I have the command here somewhere. Okay. Yes. Cool. So the super user is created. We just need to start a server and access the application in the browser. So this is the the minimal Django project. We need to go back and create a new application. If we visualize the settings here, so the first step is to install the application, install the library, update the configuration. This is also related to the configuration, migrate the stuff, generate the API, update the URLs to include the API node, and effectively use the API. But if we go here, basically the configuration that informs the API generator that the books model will be managed by the generator. We have here a simple pattern. So on the left, the key is the path of the API where the model is exposed. So basically, we will have, if we put here books, we'll have /API/books, and here's the path to the books definition, which in this case comes from the application app1, and the models file contains the definition of the book. Let's go back to the application and create this application. I have the command here in the history, so we can see here that the new application was created. And the definition, I will take it from a previous project, is basically sorry, a super simple definition of the book model with only one field. Of course, you can use more fields and other types. It's not important. So I will integrate the new application here. App1 course, and once the application is included, we need to run again the migration to include the book model into the project. Okay, let's start again the project and double check all works. So cool, the new application is integrated, so we are good to go with the API generator library installation. Let's follow up the steps from this page. Okay, the next step is to update the configuration. I will just copy paste the information from the README, because all the instructions are already tested. This is the super important part. We need to go to the end of the file. So what exactly we just put in this file is this part is related to the DRF, so, and it's related to the authentication supported by the DRF service. So we will use also session authentication and also token, and the API node that informs the generator to build the API service for books, for book model, which lives in the app1 application, and expose the service using the book segment. I will save the file right now and run again the migration. The new migration is not related to the library, but it's related to DRF, because the DRF library comes with some tables for the token management, so we need to run the migration. At this point, we are good to go with and generate the API. Basically, the tool will validate the configuration, and if all is good, the API will be generated in the root of the project. Let's execute the application. So we have this successful message, and we can navigate to the API and visualize the generated code. which is related, of course, to the book model. That's pretty cool. The next step, now we have the code. The next step is to update the roots of the project, because the API roots should be included also. So I will go to the routing file and copy this directive, add the API root, and also another update that should be operated for routing is to expose this path that will help us to get the authentication token, and later used in the mutating request to create, update, or delete items. So the API uses a simple logic regarding the items management, where the get requests are public. You can get all the items from a model, and also a specific item by ID without any authentication model. This is public. And all other requests like create, delete, and update requires authentication. So we need to also include this line in the routing. Okay. So at this point, we have the API generated based on our definition, simple definition. Configuration is updated. All we need to do is to start the application and see how it goes. Okay, I will start the application and access the API in the browser, and we can see that the book model is up and running. If we try to use another path, of course the box is not the new model is not defined, and we have not found error in the browser. So at this point, what we can do, let's access Postman, and in order to create items, as I said before, we need to get a token from the platform. So let's try to create a book with a fake token in the header. In this case, we should have an error message. So I will go to the login JWT token and authenticate. This password is correct, and I will get a token from the backend server, and this token I will use it to manage the items. So record is created in this case, and we should have a new item here, and we do. So basically, without much effort, we have an usable API on top of books model. Of course, we can add more fields here. There's no problem. We can add more modules defined in another part of our project. So it's not any limitation. We don't have any limits regarding this usability. Let's stop the application and try to induce the wrong configurations here. Let's say I will put cities, a model that is not defined in our application, and see how it goes. So if we go to the API generator, let me increase the font. So the API generator, if we run the tool with a configuration error, we should have a message that informs us that the city model not found in the application app1. Okay, let's go back to the models file and create the model here. Okay, I will put city and put name. Okay, so in this case, we have the model, but the model is not migrated into the database, so it's also a dangerous situation because the API don't have the possibility to save the information anywhere. So in this case, if we try to execute the generator, we have a message that explains to us that the city model exists but is not migrated in the database. Let's migrate the database in this case and uh, see how it goes. Okay, now the city model is updated and we have it in the database, and all we need to do is to call again the API, and in this case with all models migrated we have a successful message. Let's go back into the browser and check out the new model. Okay, in this case is cities, right? Okay, and the new model is up and running. What we can do from this point, we can add more information here. Let's say we want to update the book model with a new field. Let's say information or description. Info. Let's say info. Okay, so basically we want to add a new field. We need to, of course, migrate the database. Okay. I think he wants some. Okay, I will put here default and see. Okay, so basically the main migrations complains that the new field has no default value. Okay, I will. I was using an empty string. I will also migrate the database, and now the book model has two fields, and we need also to regenerate the API, and let's access the application in the browser here, box. Okay, okay, let's start also the application. Okay, so in this case the info is empty. We can see the new field. Let's go back to Postman and created a new book with using the new field gray book. Okay, so in this case record created. If we refresh, we can see here that the new item contains the new field. So guys, this is the tool. We can use it. Um, we can generate APIs on top of any model defined in the application and with minimum effort. Let us know what you think. The application is released under the MIT license, which means you can incorporate the library in your project. You can fork the application. Let me make it a template, so you just in case you find it useful, just click on this use this template and fork your own copy and enhance it with uh, new features. Of course, you can chat with us and open up here product requests and suggest some more features. Curious minds, I will say a few words about the tool's internals. So basically, the tool registers the new command here. So it's commands generate API command, which basically validate the input for the minimum configuration. The tool requires to have in the configuration the base dir, which is the root of the project, used to know where to put the API, the generated code, which is always in the root of the project, in the API folder. And also the API generator configuration part, which is this node. If we go to the settings, we have this node. In case the tool have issues locating the definition, will provide a message. We can check this behavior here. Let's comment this part. So basically, the API generator has nothing to do with the application, because the generation process is not configured at all. So we can see here that API generator is not found in the settings. So you will be informed to update the configuration. Other things are so if all good, we will the application is the code is regenerated, and we have the API. So this is the input validation here, and if we go back to the generator, this is the manager, which basically generate all the code. We have here this handler, generate API, which calls the manager code to generate the serializer, the views, and the URLs. So guys, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think about this tool. Feel free to use it in your project. Feel free to make a copy and extend it. In case you have issues, we are providing free support on this page. We are replying to all the emails, and also we are almost 24/7 on Discord with more than 1,000 developers that already joined the community. Thanks for watching again. Adrian here from AppSeed, and as always, I wish you all a super day. Bye guys.